Welcome back to another episode of the KKLZ Morning Show.
Today's show is going to be the
greatest show ever.
Why is that?
I've got a great TWOFER Tuesday.
It must be TWOFER Tuesday.
Yeah, that TWOFER Tuesday special. What am I getting again?
So what am I getting?
What are you getting?
What am I getting out of this?
Two things.
Music.
And entertainment.
Whoa, was it good for you?
Tuesday's good.
And now for your entertainment. Showtime.
It is showtime,
It is
everyone.
indeed. It is indeed, baby. KKLZ Morning Show. It is Carla, Shawn, producer Morty. Hope it's a twofer, if that's what you'd like. I hope.
I just
It's a
want to do
twofer
it once.
Tuesday. Do you want it just a one-fer?
Hey, if I
Is
can
that
do
just
one
a one-fer?
that means 5-day work week instead of 6.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Groundhog's Day was yesterday. So
Yes.
if I want to redo anything, I'll do yesterday.
Right. Okay. All right.
You got some great sleep yesterday.
I don't know what happened, but I slept really well for like 5 hours.
That's great.
I mean, like, I was out, and I woke up this morning. It was that day where it was like, we're off today, right? I think we're off today. I guess we're not off today.
Did you watch some of my early work?
Oh, my God.
That'll put you to
Yes, I
sleep.
did, as a matter of fact. No, I watched some of mine, actually. Ooh, Carla. Ooh,
Zing.
oh, my God. Beautiful, beautiful day in Las Vegas. I feel guilty saying it, like low 70s.
I know we have listeners around the country.
We do.
I want you to know that both Morty and I wearing shorts today.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to
Purely out of spite.
Can't do it yet. Can't do it yet. I can't show these white legs off quite yet.
I told him it's the Hawaiian way.
Yeah, I know. So many people in Vegas doing it, period. I went for a run. I wore my shorts yesterday. I don't care about that. But, yeah, soon enough. But
People
it is
outside,
nice.
saying Morty's name in vain.
Morty.
I think, you know what? The West Coast people wear shorts all the time, no matter what. It doesn't matter. You wear a sweatshirt and shorts. You just do. My brother yesterday said he's like, it's not, and he doesn't complain about the weather, period. He's a runner also, and he'll run and whatever. But he's like, it's not the snow. It's not even the ice. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. But the wind. Now we have to have the wind also.
Yeah.
And it's not a breeze. It's a wind. It's been really bad.
Chilly.
So, and apparently the next, 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to have stuff. So we feel for you guys very, very much. Just hang in there. Definitely hang in there. We will have some fun today. We have those tickets to Labyrinth, 40th anniversary. It is going to be in October at the Pearl Theater.
In concert.
Yes, at the Palms, full live orchestra accompanying that. So we will have those a little later in the show, about 8:30, 8:35, 10 questions. And you know what? Some things to get to in a bit. But in the meantime, why don't you enjoy this on 96.3 KKLZ?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, we're back.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Coming on the air to bring you essential news.
Here are just a few things the KKLZ Morning Show thinks you should know on 96.3 KKLZ.
Essential news. Americans will spend a record almost $1.8 billion on legal Super Bowl bets this year. Now, the American Gaming Association, they suggest you place your bets with a, quote, legal, regulated sports book. So you don't want to do any of those, janky places
Don't
that
do it
you
with
find
Louis.
on. Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
I got a guy.
That's right. Who's Vig? What? No.
You gotta pay the Vig.
No. I don't know a Vig. Walmart. I do love this. They're selling 2 Valentine's Day dinner meal kits for under $50. Yeah. Options include a surf and turf kit with filet mignon, shrimp, and wine, as well as a pasta dinner with a heart-shaped pasta and red wine. Now, customers can enjoy a very romantic meal via Walmart at a fraction of the cost compared to dining out somewhere on Valentine's Day, and that is the truth.
Truth. I
That
just
is
think
the truth.
make sure that don't have the Walmart logo face them.
Yes.
Make the food,
cut
have
that,
them walk in
cook
like,
it.
wow, cool.
Yes, that's right.
But as soon as they see the Walmart bag, they'll be like,
yeah,
really?
I know. You went all out, huh, honey? I did, actually. It's a filet.
Did you have a coupon?
Yeah, so shut up. Matter of fact, I did because of my points. I did. And it was delivered to me. People are talking online. I do love the Reddit community. Disgusting habits that they secretly think are normal. Some of these are very interesting. Licking your wrist to see if your breath stinks. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Smelling the armpits,
to make
sure you're fresh, right? Eating eating over the sink, the raccoon style.
Oh, that's great. I think that's
cleaning a plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I've said my old roommate used to say if I could just, put the little cover in there so the water doesn't go down. Pour the milk and the cereal in there. I don't even have to dirty a plate. No, you clean the sink. Hello. And, of course, the old peeing in the shower. I think this is more normal than people admit.
All right. We need let's go around the horn really fast. Peeing in the shower. Carla?
I have, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I really try not to.
Morty?
I really do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do as well.
Yeah.
You have to aim for the drain, though.
Yes. Yeah.
You go straight to drain. Don't go peeing on the far end.
That's why it's hard for a woman. So I usually go before I get in the shower. So you guys have it made. Honest to God, to wake up and be able to do that wherever you are is the most glorious feeling, I would imagine. I really would, but that's just me.
Meanwhile, the audience.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Admit it. 702-739-9636.
We can't be the only ones peeing in the shower.
No, and that's what I say.
It goes down the exact same pipe, guys.
Right.
I think it is way more normal than people say.
Is.
Nobody wants to admit it. And like I say, I really try to avoid that. So, and the bathroom's right there, my toilet's right there, and then I can step over and I'm all good.
I don't do it consistently, but I do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the minute you get in warm water, talk about valves opening.
Right.
They open.
Yep.
They open.
And when you hear the water flowing,
it's
it's super
just
comforting.
And
the last thing you want to do if you're in the shower is sit down on a toilet with a wet butt. Butt post-shower toilet visits are the worst.
Yeah, that's awful. It really is. 702-739-9636. We know you do it. Few things you should know. Sponsored by Gettle, G-O-E-T-T-L. They'll keep you cool, but it's hard to spell.
96.3. You're going to be late for work. KKLZ.
And now the news. We're getting more details on the biolab found in the East Valley. 55-year-old Ori Solomon was arrested on a felony charge related to the house near Hollywood in Washington that who was the property manager of. He also owned guns illegally, supposedly. Although he says they weren't his.
Okay.
Well, maybe over 1,000 samples were covered by the FBI and Metro. Maybe that wasn't his either.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't. Yes, in the indelible words of the one and only Shaggy. Indeed it is.
Wasn't me.
Yeah,
yes.
Very good. Metro and FBI says the area is clear. Neighbors should fear not. Don't worry about the fact that we're there in your neighborhood for about 2 days, cleaning up a bunch of biohazard material.
Okay.
Yikes,
wow.
man.
That's weird, man. That was very weird.
Do you like me? So you live in Summerlin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I live in. This was not in Summerlin,
right?
But I live in Mountain's Edge,
right?
Because I can't afford Summerlin. It's
I moved into Summerlin 30 years ago.
You got in early, yeah, exactly. And I should have bought in 2011 because that was the time to get in.
Yeah.
But occasionally, I see like a cat hoarder in Summerlin. I'm always like, yes, take that.
How? Because I have a brown spot on my lawn. You guys are relentless.
Yeah.
But what?
Not so perfect anymore, are you, Summerlin?
Jeez.
I think the best I would be, I don't think they'd allow me beyond Summerlin Self.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
There's a line of demarcation, but no, you're not allowed in your village center circle or whatever. The criminal case against the so-called fake electors that were selected to allegedly award the state's 2020 electoral votes to Donald Trump were back in court yesterday. The next hearing on that case is set for April. Their lawyers are wanting to drop the case. Mary Kay Holthus, who you remember is the judge, or the judge jumper.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She's the one presiding over that whole deal.
Oh, boy.
Former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, I hear they're also a married couple, have agreed to testify in the House investigation over the Epstein files.
Wow.
The bipartisan board subpoenaed the pair. They were set to find them in contempt because they were not showing up. They were like, you know what? We're not going to be a part of this. But it is a bipartisan board that wanted it, which I believe it was Massey and Ro Khanna, who are Republican and Democrat, who have been behind the release of all these Epstein files.
Well, okay.
And we're still getting the trickle of those files to this very moment.
That's a big deal, those two testifying. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And that will be must-see TV. We got to get C-SPAN in this building.
Yes, I know. The dancing Clintons. Let's do it.
Wow, I'll tell you. I mean, the Epstein files, and you can search them now.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, you name it, they're there. Everyone. Oh, I've never been there. Here's a photo of them.
Hoping my HOA president, who I don't even know, is in them. Because then maybe I won't have to.
If your HOA president's in there, nothing will happen, it seems.
No, that's true. That's true.
Seems like no one's getting touched here. CCSD funding set to take a $50 million hit due to dropping enrollment. I guess less kids are going in now. Birth rates are down.
Yeah, but I don't know if you saw. Guess what's going up? Tuition. So.
Oh, tuition, for the UNLV and stuff like that.
And CCSD. All of them are.
Well, so CCSD tuition?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm talking about.
CSN.
CSN.
Yeah. Well, I mean, CSN is very inexpensive considering. But
yes, it is. It is.
But still, such is life.
Yeah.
Because of the cut, this district has put a hiring freeze on outside employees because they want the inside employees to have a place to go once the year is over.
And that's good.
Weather, mainly sunny sky today, a high near 75, winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And the UNLV Running Rebels, they're trying to lick their wounds after getting beat by UNR. They're going to be at Fresno State tonight. Carla, Shawn, producer Morty. It's KKLZ Morning Show, 96.3 KKLZ. I took a DNA test, finally got the results back in.
Oh, my God.
And it tells you about traits, and it says that I'm likely to dance. I'm likely to enjoy dancing.
I love those things. Okay.
Wrong.
All right. Okay.
You weren't a nerd in middle school,
sir.
Sure.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, Ancestry, but you don't know me. 96.3 KKLZ and Madonna.
96.3 KKLZ.
It is indeed Tuesday. That means group therapy. And I don't know why you guys continue to write us, but we appreciate it.
I don't understand it either.
I know.
You know why? Because the copay is too darn expensive.
Yes, that's right. We are free. And I don't know if it helps, but boy, I'm sure there are a lot of you who have dealt with this, perhaps, are dealing with this. Shawn, I don't know if this has happened in your family. Carla, Shawn, producer Morty. Love listening to you guys. We always appreciate that. So my son is in the second grade. Came home from school. Wow, this was actually last Thursday. Told me he caught a classmate cheating during their math test. And he wants to tell the teacher because my husband and I have always taught him that honesty is the best policy. You should always do the right thing. Try to tell the truth. Well, my husband and I have no idea what to do. Our son is correct. That's what we teach him. He should be truthful. But my husband now thinks our son will be a snitch. And,
yes.
And it's going to cause problems out there for him. So then this nullifies everything we have taught him if he doesn't tell the truth. And we are not sure what to do. Our son, he is 7 years old, mind you. He keeps saying he is going to tell the teacher because it's just not right. How on earth are we supposed to handle this? Should we allow our son to be a snitch?
It'd be a shame if you were to tell the teacher about little Vinny Boombots over
right? Oh. 702-739-9636. I don't know at this age if it's as detrimental or not as if he were a little bit older, but he's probably gonna be the snitch, if he tells.
If you do it in a way that is very obvious. However, if you were to,
he's 7. You know what, Mrs. Johnson? I saw David cheating on a test. Excuse me,
handle the truth.
Yeah. Sorry, the door wasn't closed, Johnny. Was not closed.
And that's the thing. He's 7, so there's no I'm gonna go tell the teacher after. Yeah, there's no filter. There's no telling the teacher after the class is gone. He's just gonna go straight up to the teacher in front of the
my
class.
Book bag.
Right? He's cheating.
Right? He cheated. 702-739-9636. What do they do? Tell the truth or just zip it?
KKLZ Morning Show. Carla, Shawn, producer Morty, 96.3 KKLZ, talking about snitching in class.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? Their son, 7 years old, second grade, caught the kid next to him cheating and wants to tell. They always tell him, tell the truth, but Dad doesn't want him to be a snitch now. 702-739-9636. Boy, this is interesting. And I thank you, listener. Good morning, everyone. You know what? Love the show. Thank you. We appreciate that. My suggestion is having a meeting between the parents, the student, and the teacher, and allow the student to report the cheating to the teacher, but having the parents speak with the teacher in discreetly prior to that. That will prevent the child from getting stitches, if you know what I mean.
No,
oh man,
then you're a little pansy.
Yeah, right.
That's a tough spot.
Oh my gosh! Another listener says, "You know what? Love the show. God, I love that when you guys say that. Thank you. We don't think anyone listens, so we appreciate it. You tell the truth always. We will ride or die with the truth. If that other little snot-nosed punk says anything, you tell him you shouldn't have been cheating in the first place.
Wow!
Right now, Adrian says, mind your own business. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Wow, Adrian.
Man.
Nobody likes a rat. Wow. He's 7. He's 7.
But this is setting him up for rat-like behavior for the rest of his life.
That is really scary. 702-739-9636. That scares me.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I guess so.
Buffy, what do you think, Buffy?
7 years old is old enough to know consequences, and it's also old enough to have a really strong sense of, I know what's right, what's wrong.
Right.
And so if this little kid is like, that is not right, it's bugging me, and I'm going to say something, I really don't think the parents should silence him. I don't think they should tell him, okay, don't be no, because it's not about being a snitch. It's about, you just told me that my sense of right and wrong should be silent.
Right.
Psychologically. And then, you don't want people to pick on your kid. Deal with it. I mean, I'm old school. We got picked on. Deal with it.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Now.
Yeah.
Buffy, if I may, though, and as a counterpoint, I have heard that snitches get stitches.
Well, you know what? I was a snitch that could back it up. So
that's my girl.
Wow, a lot of snitches and a lot of Italians in our text line. It's Carla and Shawn, KKLZ morning show. A little bit of group therapy today and talking about this kid cheating in class. What should the other kid that saw it do?
Ooh-wee, you guys are getting on each other now, too.
Oh.
You know, Susan said cheating's wrong. But he's only 7. Maybe we need to teach him to pick his battles.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to stand up and speak up about certain things. Maybe this isn't one of those times. I myself would be worried that he would be called a snitch.
I'll be honest, snitch, a tattletale.
A tattletale,
because if you're snitching all day, then you're a tattletale, which is worse.
I know, it is. Now, Buffy got back on, I gotta say. She said, listen, Adrian, shut it. Zip it.
Wow.
I think adults that tell you to mind your own business are probably the same people that cheated when they were kids. Oh.
No, I had to say mind your own business to Mario last night. Because
there you go.
He didn't put Colin didn't put the toothpaste cap back on. Dad! Colin won't put the toothpaste cap back on the toothpaste. I'm like, mind your own business, Mario. Just do your thing.
But then what if he was blamed? What if Mario was blamed?
I can't blame anyone if I don't see it. Now, I know.
I see.
Yesterday when I was I looked at the downstairs toilet because we have this chore chart now, this little responsibility chart, and I saw a turd with no toilet paper in there. I'm like, that's Mario.
Oh, God. Okay. Enjoy your oatmeal. Yeah.
Sometimes you know, like there's DNA evidence, there's clear evidence, and sometimes you don't. But in this case, the teacher doesn't know until, of course, they know.
Yeah. But, you know, like she says, you know what? I'm over here working my butt off, and you're going to sit there and cheat? No. Then I'm mad. I get that. You know what? You're taking credit for work that you actually didn't do.
Stolen valor.
Yes.
702-739-9636. Julianne.
He shouldn't really say anything because isn't it going to be he said, she said?
Yeah, there is a little bit of that. Yeah.
Could be. But I don't know if a 7-year-old is as inclined to, you know, just make something up.
What if little Billy pushed him in the during recess?
Yeah, right.
Well, unless he, if he sees it the next time, he should just blurt it out.
What are you going to cheat again, Bill?
See,
he's cheating.
I remember when that would throw the curve off, too. So if a kid did better than me because he cheated, though, I don't want that. You know?
The way I would find out is whether or not the kid was cheating was if I cheated off of him and I got it wrong, I would have known that he didn't know what he was doing either.
That's right.
Ray, what do you think?
Maybe not have a meeting with the teacher, but maybe email the teacher and say, hey, we suspect this is happening, and maybe you can look into it.
Yeah, you gotta find yourself like make a throwaway Gmail. I had to do that once for an Elvis impersonator in town who had a show that was so bad I needed to send something to them. Sometimes, and then I met the person years later. They had no idea it was me. Maybe you do that. Maybe little Billy makes second grade heartache at gmail.com.
Could be.
Exactly.
Right?
96.3 KKLZ is celebrating.
Carla, Shawn, producer morning. It's KKLZ Morning Show, 96.3 KKLZ. Okay, the people want to know the final verdict. Should this second grader narc out their fellow classmate for cheating on a test?
Well, there is no general consensus.
In anything, ever.
No, but the people who say do it are very adamant about it. Very adamant about saying something about it. Because also, if you start letting people walk all over you in some way, or you're afraid to speak up, you're going to stay that way if you don't start speaking up. And at this age, also, it's probably a little easier than doing it when you're 9, 10, 12, 18, 30, 40.
Yeah.
So maybe now is the time to start learning that lesson. People who are talking about snitches, some of you were more about, well, this could happen, that could happen. Now, Adrian, very adamant about, shut up. We did get a few team buffies. So we did get a few team buffies. Yeah.
This has gotten quite exciting.
Yes, I know. He's 7. He's 7 years old.
Here's what I will say. I'm a strong believer in it. If a child is learning the FA, they need to eventually learn the FO. It's just whether or not your child should be the one to deliver the FO.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The teacher's got to see it too.
I got it.
I don't know. Or maybe just make eyes with the teacher and then he just immediately, you get those cartoon eyes go bugging out of your head. Just right there. It's like,
on the spring.
Look at Billy. 96.3 KKLZ.
Here are a few more things the KKLZ Morning Show thinks you should know.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
On 96.3 KKLZ.
We don't like to get too heavy on this show, but this is just very upsetting to me, to all of us. We discussed it this morning. The mother of Today's Show host, Savannah Guthrie, is missing. May have been abducted. 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, they say she disappeared from her home in Tucson over the weekend.
Awful.
Authorities say she was most likely taken while she slept, and they say, and I quote, she didn't go willingly. They said that she's of great sound mind. She's very sharp, very quick, but it's not a dementia thing. However, she's not in the best physical shape, and she needs her medication that she doesn't have. This is just awful. It's awful. And Savannah Guthrie will be taking time away from the Today Show. She was supposed to go over and do the Olympics. She will not be doing those, and of course not.
Obviously.
It's just, please make this be okay. Please make this be okay. That's her mother. That is somebody's mother. That's somebody's grandmother. It's awful.
I was hoping, I was thinking, we were talking earlier, I hope this has nothing to do with the fact that she's in media or whatever. But
I know.
Even if it doesn't,
right?
Your mom's still,
I know.
Awful. It's an awful story, and terrible. I hope and pray that there's some sort of positive come out of this.
For sure. She came into to NBC when I was over at Channel 3 at one point in time. Delightful. Just delightful. Her and Al, of course. Just delightful. This is kind of sad. I've read this before. I've talked about it before. Maroon 5's performance in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53.
That was very sad. You're right.
It was. That's exactly it. It's named the worst halftime show of the modern era. The worst.
It's because of the tattoos on his chest. I think that's the thing that bugged me the most.
I like them. I don't think he can sing. That's me. That's just Carla. Not the staff or management. That's Carla. This makes me sad, though. Followed by 3 shows that Disney did in 91, 95, and 2000. Those were a very different era, though, of halftime show. Yeah. They really were. They were entertaining. They were supposed to be fun. They were supposed to be, uplifting and all of that.
New Kids on the Block did the 91. I think they were part of the 91 with Disney. I think.
It might.
Because I've watched some of them. They are different. The marching bands.
They used to have marching bands and all that. Because, it wasn't the large scale that it is now.
As far as,
the halftime show's a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are talking about marriage. I know. That's going to be a new lesbian power couple if they do that. They are so pretty. The both of them. They're so pretty. Kim Kardashian, yes. Apparently dating Lewis Hamilton. F1
the
driver.
F1 driver. Wow.
Yeah, I know. He got a nice model with a lot of mileage there, Maury. A lot of mileage.
Because he's my favorite.
I know you like him.
I really like him.
Well,
But I just feel like she's going to wreck him.
He loves a car with
he
bumper.
might just... I was going to say, he might just want to...
Or no bumper.
He might just want to kick the tires a little bit. You never know. He might just move on. It's Lewis Hamilton. I mean, come on. This I love. Meryl Streep going to play Joni Mitchell in a new Cameron Crowe biopic. I think she's perfect. There's been rumors. He does great movies. She's a great actress. You like her, you don't like her. She's a great actress, and I think she's perfect for that part. First photos are out. I don't know if you've seen these from the Beatles movies. They look, wow, they look very Beatles-like. Look them up, people.
Okay.
Seriously, I think Yoko's already trying to ruin things for them. They look so real. Whoosh, man. And kind of sad. I opened for this man like 20 years ago, probably, over at the House of Blues. You all remember Three Dog Night, Chuck Negrin. He passed away yesterday, 83 years old. If you don't remember them, boy, they had a ton of hits back in the 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Ton of hits. So, and he was a really great guy to work with and hang out with as well. So, rest in peace, Chuck. A few more things you should know, brought to you by Meineke Free Towing, within 5 miles from any location.
96.3 KKLZ, it is time once again to play our lovely game, 10 questions.
Okay.
All right, this is for tickets. Check out Labyrinth. 40th anniversary in concert over there at Pearl Palms in October. So start your line now.
Yeah, and it's that simple. 10 questions. You are going to guess within one how many I get correct, okay? Once we wrap this up, and if you do that correctly, we will send you to see Labyrinth, full orchestra, the whole bit, playing for that movie, their 40th anniversary.
All right, there we go. So we'll open the lines after we ask the questions.
Okay.
Here we go. Good luck to you. I need a pen. Is there a pen anywhere?
Right, hold on.
There we go. Somebody steals the pens in this place. There's a pen gremlin. Thank you very much. Okay, cool.
No problem.
All right,
Okay.
Question number 1.
Yes.
Before selling everything, Amazon originally sold primarily this item.
Books.
Question 2. Michael Jackson got burned on a commercial shoot for this product.
Pepsi.
Number 3. Horseradish, hot mustard, and green food coloring is used to create this faux version of a Japanese condiment.
Wasabi.
Question 4. How many Supreme Court justices are there?
Oh, man. That's terrible. 9? 8? 7? 6?
5.
There's 5.
Happy New Year!
I know. That's terrible. I should know that. There are... Oh, Carla.
Carla, wow.
There are not 9? Oh, God.
Give her a second.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Move on.
Okay, we're skipping. Wow.
Move on.
The
Yeah.
rare skip.
For a moment.
All right.
Pass.
The Seattle Seahawks do not play in the state capital. What is Washington's state capital?
It's Olympia.
Okay.
Olympia.
Question 6. In Back to the Future 2, Needles, Marty's coworker, is played by this guy who's also the drummer in a major rock group.
Oh, God, I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Hold on. No, it does. Yeah, right? No.
Okay, we'll get back
I'm
to
so sorry. That's you kids.
What came? You kids, it came out in 88. What came first? Certs or lifesavers?
Lifesavers.
Question number 8. That was 7. Question 8.
Yeah.
Deoxyribonucleic acid is better known as this.
DNA.
Question 9. You might have to work an 8-hour day. That's bad enough. How many minutes are in 8 hours?
Oh, geez. How many? I got to do math. 480. 480.
Question 10. Who owns more properties, Caesars or MGM?
Oh, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Caesars.
Okay, we're going back to 2 here.
There's 9. There's 9.
There's
right?
9
1,
Supreme
2,
Court. Okay.
I'm seeing the little picture. They're all sitting there. 7. And it's a 9. 9. Okay.
And then finally, question 6, we go back to that and back to feature 2. Needles, Marty's coworker, is played by this guy who's also the drummer in a major rock group.
I can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry.
Taking a pass on that
I'm
one.
sorry. I am.
All right, there it is. How many?
With Tim Allen. No, I don't. Wait,
that band's that he would play.
Right.
702-739-9636. Guess within 1 and you get to go. Caller 9, we start with you. It's a game we lovingly refer to as 10 questions. On the line right now is a young man named Chris. Hi, Chris. How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Chris had to think about it. I don't know.
Is that a question? Is that the 11th question? Chris, how many questions do you think that just moments ago Carla got correct in 10 questions?
Well, we know she didn't get that drummer one, so I think she got all the other ones probably.
Thank you, Chris.
He thinks she went, ran the board.
I'm really bothered by that drummer one, too. All right.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's go down the list here, see if we can get you tickets to Labyrinth in concert, 40th anniversary of her Pearl at the Palms. Question 1. Before selling books, Amazon originally sold primarily this item. Books is correct. Very good. Question 2. Michael Jackson got burned on a commercial shoot for this product. He's part of the Pepsi generation.
There we go.
2 for 2. Question 3. Horseradish, hot mustard, and green food coloring is used to create a faux version of this Japanese condiment. Wasabi.
Okay.
Correct. And by the way, chances are you, American, all the sushi you've eaten, have never had real wasabi.
Yeah, you're probably
Odds are
right
very
about that.
likely.
Because it'll hurt you.
Oh, yeah. Well, it all hurt you, frankly.
Yes.
Question, that was honestly the Jackass movie, remember that? The wasabi snooters is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Question 4. How many Supreme Court justices are there?
Yes.
Eventually you came around.
Yes.
I mean, you had to say it about 16 times. You sounded like Frau Farbissina from Austin Powers. 9.
Yes.
Is correct.
Yeah, okay.
Question 5. The Seattle Seahawks do not play in the state capitol. The Washington state capitol is Olympia.
Okay,
correct. And Back to the Future 2, Needles, Marty's coworker, is played by this guy who's also a drummer in a major rock group. You had nothing.
No,
I couldn't come up with his name.
No, I just watched that again. Who?
I think it's Flea, isn't it?
No.
It is correct, but she got it wrong.
Now, Chris, thanks.
5 for 6. Question 7. What came first, certs or lifesavers? You said lifesavers. That's correct. Got them by over 30 years. They got them.
Wow. Okay.
Question 8. You're 6 for 7. Deoxyribonucleic acid is better known as this. DNA is correct. You might have to work an 8-hour day. That's bad enough. How many minutes are you working in hours? 8 hours in minutes.
Carry the first.
It's 480.
Thank you.
Is correct.
Thank you.
Who owns more properties, Caesars or MGM? You said Caesars. That's correct.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, 9 out of 10. Holy cow. Who said it couldn't happen?
Chris, you, my friend, are going to see Labyrinth in October. Jim Henson's Labyrinth, doing it with a full orchestra backing that up over at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. You, my friend, hang on the line. We are telling you how to get those tickets in just a moment. Congratulations from 96.3 KKLZ.
Congrats, Chris. By the way, math. Didn't know you were a mathematician.
I hate math, but I can add and subtract.
You did a very good job.
Thank you.
And you multiplied very well. You did very good.
It's the KKLZ Morning Show's Other News.
Sponsored by, sorry, I was trying to get Shawn, he's having a hot flash. Having a little hot flash.
I didn't say that for you to go and hit the thermostat, but like honestly, somebody in the other room has it set to 82.
I know, and I can't get in there having a meeting. Sponsored by Clark County Credit Union. The other news, that's for not the meeting. Earn more with a bonus checking account at Clark County Credit Union. Visit opencccu.com.
There's a new restaurant in Galion, Ohio. If you find yourself driving through Ohio, you can go to the Last Meal Restaurant.
Okay.
This is serving up the final meals of notorious criminals.
Wow.
Customers can order dishes like the John Wayne Gacy with fried chicken and strawberries. It's a very great combination.
Oh, my gosh.
The Aileen Warnos, a.k.a. a smash burger. The Ted Bundy meal includes steak, eggs, and 3 beverages. Co-owner Nate Thompson believes visitors will enjoy the morbid curiosity of the concept. I like the idea. It's going to last maybe 3 months, but I like the idea.
Yeah, I know. I don't know that it will last. It is. It should have been a pop-up. Just a pop-up. That's all. Well, this is actually very kind. Maybe a good news story in Florida. A deputy recently helped a 911 caller who was deathly afraid of frogs. Oh. The officer removed the amphibian from under her couch. She had to get out of the house because she was just so afraid. And the deputy said, listen, you're okay, but if anything comes up, you just give me a call and I'll get rid of all your frogs. Wow. Okay? Not a problem.
That's lovely.
Ooh,
how nice.
Okay, I know.
Ooh, They remind me of the song. Remember Gina G back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit. We go from amphibians to iguanas. How about a Florida influencer recently staying warm during the current polar vortex that has frozen iguanas falling from trees? So what did the influencer do? The influencer laid under a pile of frozen iguanas in a parking lot. The man insists he did not harm them. They were frozen due to weather. He called it the world's first iguana blanket.
Really?
Some people are eating the frozen iguanas. I feel like that is not a fair fight. They should let them fight for themselves.
That's not even roadkill. That's just, I have no control. I don't like that.
No interest.
I don't like that at all. Well, and this is sad, especially in Wisconsin. A truck crash. The weather is not helping anything. And it was a beer truck.
Oh, no.
And it just covered the highway with beer kegs.
Oh, man, especially in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Flags at half staff.
Oh, my God. Exactly. And Brett Kavanaugh said, you know what? Last time I used DoorDash for lunch, I'm telling you right now. But you don't waste beer. You don't waste cheese. Not in Wisconsin. Not in Wisconsin, people. Not at all. That is your other news. We do it at the end of every show. A bit of feel good for you. Hopefully keep that work day moving in a positive direction. Sponsored by America First Credit Union. They can help you get your money working. So become a member at americafirst.com today. Well, I do love this story. I think I mentioned this story maybe 3-4, maybe before the holidays. There's a guy who was driving this was in Fort Myers, Florida. He was stopped. His car was it's a wreck. It's a wreck. The airbags had been deployed. They're sticking out of it. The doors were just beaten in. It was just a mess.
Brutal.
And police stopped him because they really couldn't believe that, this car was even running. And he was actually speeding a little bit. They couldn't believe he was going over the speed limit. Fine and well. His name's Jeremy Smith. He's a dad. He finally had the 1999 Honda towed. He had no transportation. And he had done a little TikTok video saying, this is the car. Had 250,000 miles on it. Like I say, no bumpers, by the way. It was so unsafe to begin with.
If you have a bumper-to-bumper warranty, but you have no bumpers.
We can't do anything,
You're done.
Dude. Yeah. Well, Cape Coral, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, sold him a 2014 Jeep Cherokee for $1.
No way!
Yep.
Wow.
After seeing his story on TikTok, the guy just felt so bad for him. The owner of the dealership, he felt so bad for him, and he sold it to him for $1. Hopefully, he'll be able to get around for a little bit. I mean, he did pretty well with the old Honda.
Yeah, no kidding.
So he was absolutely overwhelmed by the gesture. Now, he is a mechanic, and I mean, he kept that thing running as long as he could.
Yeah, of course.
So go for it, dude. I love that
Props
story.
to that delership because you know what? Listen, they don't have to do anything.
Nope.
And I know the some of us are like, they got a bunch of promotional. They just got a plug in Las Vegas,
right?
But my goodness, to do doing the right thing pays off.
Yeah, it does pay off.
Huge
and
opportunity.
He even said, cars they have never been higher than they are now. And it's just hard to get a car. And you know what? He's got to get himself around. He's got to get his family around. So
that's awesome.
I love it. That is it for us. Yeah, you know what? Sit on that one for the day. Why not? Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Wendy Rush is up next with that morning music marathon. Of course, Balloons and Tunes Roundup in Kanab, Utah is right around the corner, February 20th through the 22nd. It really is a lot of fun. Get more info at balloonsandtunesroundup.com. Wendy will have more of those passes, those tickets to see Labyrinth over at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. So make it a beautiful, I hope it's a twofer for you today. Enjoy it. It is for me every day, my friends. Get out there, be kind to one another, be kind to yourselves.
Love you, Carla.
Love you back, Shawn.
Morty, mi amor.
Right back at you.